This is where the fun begins.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Say my name.
And here we go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Realish. I'm Derrick.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Bianca.
And we are going into today, we're going to spotlight a kind of a serious issue that has been, brought to everybody's attention this week with phase 4 of the MCU and their misdirection and overcrowd. What do you call it? Like way too much content.
Too much content.
Yeah, so we're going to get into that, but we're going to first get into some other things real quick. But before we do that, this episode is being brought to you guys by Champ No. 1 Boxers. They are the most comfortable. You've already heard me talk about them, but they're the most comfortable boxers that you will wear. They have things for men and for women. The best things you can wear while you're working out. So if you want to get a pair for yourself, try them out. Go ahead and go to the link in our bio. You will be supporting 2 Black-owned businesses at once with the purchase. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, that means you're on the OTS channel. So please, if you have not done so already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Get updates when we post new stuff coming. We have shows coming back. We've been kind of like in a sabbatical the last couple of weeks or so, but like a month and a half now. But we will be coming back with other shows pretty soon within the next week. So stay tuned and keep an eye out for that. But now we're going to go ahead and get into what's been going on this week. There's been a lot of stuff with Emmy nominations, and the full list has actually come out. Let me see. I think, do you guys watch a show Succession on HBO?
Yes, of course.
I have not.
Oh, you're missing out, bro.
Oh, man.
You are missing out.
And look, I'm not even like a cult follower when it comes to shows. There are plenty of new shows that come out all the time that have cult followings that I am not a fan of. I told them I just watched Stranger Things season 4 for the first time, just because. So, but that one, so good. Hilarious. It is a dramedy, okay? I love a good dramedy. If you can make me laugh while also following a serious story, that's good writing. And it is a really funny show.
See, maybe it's just me. I don't laugh with it. Not with much of it. Now, what's his name?
My boy Greg don't make you laugh?
Yeah.
My boy Tom and Greg don't make you laugh?
Now, they're funny. They are funny.
Greg got on to the 100-foot yacht. He said, "Oh, this is a nice boat." He said, "A boat." Okay, the Diamond. It's just funny.
It's a good show. It is
a good show.
I am surprised. I was kind of intimidated by the run times of each episode, but I'm actually looking. I'm actually looking to get into a show. So
you'll love it.
Like you gave me a great recommendation. All right,
you'll love it.
So
yeah,
I'll tune into it probably at a later today tomorrow.
How many seasons are there? 3?
3, I believe.
Okay, and you can pick up on any part, and it's good. It's funny. You're gonna get it. Yeah.
What's his name? Macaulay Culkin's brother. I forget his name.
Yeah.
But
and his other brother is the guy from Under the Banner of Heaven.
Oh, that's not the same guy.
And you know exactly who I'm talking about because they all
guy.
look alike. No. They're not the same guy, but they're all Culkins.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was the same one.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's is it? It's Macaulay. Rory is
Rory is in Succession.
Yeah, and then the other one, I can't remember his name, but they all have that face.
They do. Yeah.
You can tell they're
I thought that was the same guy.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, Succession led the nominations with a total of 25 nominations this year. Ted Lasso comes second with 20.
Yeah.
And then I'm sorry. They got 20, and then White Lotus as well. Series on HBO Max got 20.
Great show.
That's
ended
amazing.
Terribly. I hated the ending.
Well, they're coming out with season 2 for it.
Yeah, which didn't it get nominated for Best Limited Series?
Yeah.
Which is confusing to me because I'm like, limited series, I'm really thinking one and done because there's so much of that, especially HBO.
Yeah.
So to me, it's kind of interesting that they seem like they're going to come out with more, but it's still considered a limited series. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking.
Yeah, that's the question for me too. I don't know what the
criteria is.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I had to. Oh, look, and The Staircase, one season. Under the Banner of Heaven, one season. Scenes from Marriage, one season. Dope, like all of the other stuff, just like one season shows. So I'm not sure how White Lotus
I
snuck
think perhaps,
in there.
I could be misremembering, but either the showrunners confirmed, or maybe these are just rumors, but they intend on creating a new cast of characters set within the same universe.
Yes.
So maybe they work around that that nominate like. Yeah, I guess they can work around it by saying this is set in the same universe. So for all we know, the second season could be given a different title.
That's true.
So it's just, are we okay? Is it that the limited series is just on just a specific story? Because now if you're doing multiple limited series, that's multiple stories within the same universe. You might as well just call that a series.
And that's the confusing part. So I have no idea if White Lotus like set the precedent for how you can be listed as a limited series but have a continuation of some kind, even if you don't have actors reprising their roles or returning in the series, or returning in the second season in some capacity. Or, like I said before, the workaround is, this is a continuation of the story, but, this isn't, you don't necessarily need the predecessor to understand what happens here. It's a weird thing. A lot of shows have gotten away with that recently. Or more recently being the previous Emmy nominations. So I don't know. I really don't. Yeah.
Okay, so I looked it up and it's saying that usually while a limited series is meant to have between 4 and 10 episodes and only be one series, it seems like limited series are also a way for them to test the waters. So maybe White Lotus did really well that it still gets the title of a limited series, but also kind of has that dual purpose of testing the waters. So maybe that's part of it too. So
it's definitely to test it, but that's my question though, because if it gets picked up for another season, is that then considered
and that renewal occurred before the nominations as well? So that's a great question though.
Because if it does get renewed, and like you said, it's before the nominations, how do you justify this as just being a specific limited series?
Right.
Regardless of what the intentions are from the writers and saying, the original cast isn't returning.
Here we go.
We're writing new characters.
Matt was right. The only rule is a limited series has to actually be limited. The story must end on the final episode. If the program returns for a second season, it must explore completely new territory, complete with a new cast of characters.
So you can have a series of limited series.
Correct.
Yeah.
Interesting concept.
Yes. So so we could do this with anything. Like if they wanted to come out with another any version of one series shows that we talked about, like The Staircase is a show about a guy who, killed his wife and kind of got away with it. Maybe they'll do something like that. And it would still be considered a limited series if they just completely did a new cast and crew. But it looks like if they keep the same general outline of the show, then it's fine. So that's interesting. Always good to define industry terms.
So then Little Fires Everywhere can technically come back as a
maybe if they were in the same city but had all new characters, then it would still be a limited series. So it's a great example.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, cool. So
you don't watch Ted Lasso, do you, Derrick?
I don't yet.
I was gonna say, I know Matt loves it. It's such a good show.
It's a really good show.
I plan on watching it though, because I just keep forgetting that I even have Apple TV.
I know.
I just ended Paramount Plus yesterday because it's not that.
Yeah, good. What do they have? Not to go on.
Yellowstone.
What do they have on there?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone
is Paramount Plus is holding it on its back. That's what's
Okay.
on Paramount
Okay.
Plus.
You want to know
Okay.
the crazy thing? So I don't know if new seasons were released on other streaming services,
Uh-huh.
but that's on Peacock.
Yeah.
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I think
another
it's
reason
a
why I was
Paramount
confused.
show. I think Paramount makes it.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
you're right. You're absolutely
Okay.
right. So the funniest part is like that's not
They making
even
that money, spreading it
yeah.
out. That's
Yeah.
capitalism for you.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So for anyone who wants to watch Yellowstone, you can spend less on Peacock instead of paying your
Yeah.
full subscription to
Yeah, and
Paramount. And then
Peacock is underrated because it does have all your little favorite shows from then and now. Like it's an underrated little app. I don't go on
yeah,
there enough.
Yeah. No,
the
I
selections
love
are
it.
random though. Like you like out of
Yeah.
nowhere, you just start scrolling through, and then out of the blue, you have like
Yeah.
a movie from the theater that came out.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, cool, no marketing, but all right.
Yeah.
Did
Click play
you
and
ever watch that show, AP Bio? It has the same guy on there from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's a funny little show, but that's like the only reason I kept Peacock was because I'm like, I gotta watch that little funny show. It's set in Toledo, and you guys know I'm obsessed with Ohio. Like
Yeah.
anything Ohio is gonna make me laugh. It's hilarious to me.
you know, speaking of funny, obviously, like the Emmys
Mhm.
sort of separate dramas and comedies.
Mhm.
So the the thing for me is, so I'm a huge Barry fanatic.
Oh yeah.
And this past season, while despite having his hilarious moments, was probably some of the darkest television I ever watched. So I am curious, like, if a show makes such a sudden shift in tone from the first two seasons, can it be ruled as a drama? Like, how does that work?
I don't know because like I said, the line of being like a dramedy, if you can inject even just a little bit of comedy in the drama that's happening, it's a comedy for me. Like
Oh,
that's
okay.
how I am. Like if I feel like dramas are like, okay, we're sticking with it. If I can even get a half of a little, then it's a comedy for
Yeah,
me. So
that's a yeah, that's a
I'm
fair
with
point.
that for sure, but I
Yeah.
don't
That
know.
might.
But we talked about it too because I know that I gave the example of the Kristen was it is it Kristen Bell show
Mhm.
that is everybody in the show is serious except for her character,
Mhm.
and that type of like this is a very clear cut dramedy, like you are meant to sort of get the suspense while laughing. So I'm very interested to see if that will have to be like kind of a new, I don't know, new genre, a new category. Because yeah, that's a good point. Like there are a lot of shows that are now leaning into that of like, okay, can we
Yeah,
make people laugh while having a serious story?
yeah, and I think it's all about presenting certain situations, like because there are like plenty of moments in Barry, for instance, that like
Mhm.
outright mock how the industry works. So I
Mhm.
guess those elements are obviously comedic, but then you juxtapose that with like this deranged hitman who's like sole purpose in the show is to like find forgiveness for all of his past actions.
Oh yeah,
As
I
well.
forgot
So
that's the premise of the show.
yeah, it's yeah, I was very happy with the nominations.
Yeah.
Because especially with directing, I said before, Barry
Mm-hmm.
has some of the best directing
Mhm.
I've ever seen in television. Period. Yeah, so shows like that, deserve their nominations, and you
Well,
know,
do you think it could win the comedy nomination because you have Abbott
No.
Elementary,
no. Are you talking
Between
about
Abbott
Barry winning the comedy?
Elementary,
Curb Your
Hacks,
Enthusiasm?
Curb Your Enthusiasm, Only
Yeah.
Murders in the Building. I don't watch it, but everybody loves that show.
I
Yeah.
I'll put it this way though. If Bill doesn't win, oh no, I the I'll put it this way. I want Bill to win outstanding actor, but I could see it
Yeah.
going to Jason Sudeikis. I think
Yeah, me
they'll
too.
probably end up.
Me too.
Yeah,
Curb Your
Jason Sudeikis
Enthusiasm.
won. Yeah, because he won last year.
That's
But
true.
Barry wasn't on at the
Mhm.
time, so I'm curious to see if those two will. I think it would be like between Barry and Ted Lasso the categories are nominated in, I think.
I feel like those type of shows don't win. That like cringy comedy, the
Yeah,
Berries, the Curb Your
yeah.
Enthusiasms, like the Always Sunny, that sort of like cringy or like satirical comedies, they just
It's not
don't
even cringy or
win.
satirical. It's just like it's one of the few. It's dark comedy. So
Oh, okay.
a lot of it is
Okay.
not trust. Like when you watch the show, the comedy
Okay.
they bring out is not to the level of like a Curb Your Enthusiasm or Ted
Yeah.
Lasso, whereas in your face, a lot of it is totally subtle.
Okay.
Which I prefer more than I said
Yeah.
before, is more funny when a character does something they don't think it's funny, as
Mhm.
opposed to a character who does something to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Barry does the former very well.
Nah, I think Abbott Elementary.
Oh, I hope it
For I would
wins.
love for that show to win.
God, I want it to win so bad.
I have laughed
Badly.
so hard at
Man,
that
like
show.
deep down laughing.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Great writing, great balance of
Great
characters.
cast.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, and you want more.
you
Like,
want more. Even people who are like critics of
mhm,
shows are like, I can sit and laugh at this.
yeah, because the thing about it is, I actually thought there were 2 seasons for it
Oh, when you watched it?
when I first started it, because I
Mhm.
had heard about it, for so long.
Yeah,
I was thinking, okay, I think I just started that. What we're in July. I think I started that in late April.
that sounds right.
So I thought I was thinking this is already 2 seasons. So I was looking for. I was like, where's it? Oh
Mm.
man,
And then you like
that
binged the first
I
season.
binged the whole
Oh,
season within a
yeah,
week.
me too.
Yeah, yeah. That is
I'm
a
about to start it
phenomenal
again.
show.
I'm about to
Phenomenal
go and
show.
watch it.
Yeah.
I watched some of the scenes. I love how like all the actors seem like natural.
It's
Exactly.
I
literally
love
just
that.
them,
They
I saw
got
the scene. I was
everybody
like,
to play
yeah,
themselves.
yeah,
which makes it
and it works
great.
well. Like no one's like phoning. I can tell like from one scene, the one scene I watched, or not even a scene, I just saw a clip
Yeah.
of it. It was
Hmm.
like a quick marketing clip. I was like, you can tell these actors like are really committed to their
Yeah.
roles. Like no one's
Yeah,
phoning it in. It's just like
Yes.
the performances are natural, and
yeah.
the writing is very straightforward. Has
Exactly.
something to say, and like
Hmm.
I think nowadays comedies tend to forget that just to be like
Hmm.
laid back experience instead of trying to be like this existential. Well, Barry becomes this whole
Right.
existential,
Yeah.
but I
And
guess you know what I mean. It's
it
just
works
like
just like The Office as well, because The Office did the same thing where it seemed like everybody was just like in their element
That's true.
per character.
It's
Like it.
always funny to hear Dwight's real voice. I don't even know his
Yes.
real name. That's how much
Rain.
I'm just like, I don't care. Like, you're
Rain Wilson.
Dwight. You're
Yeah.
Dwight
Yeah.
Schrute. Like, that's to hear him actually talk is like wild. It's like, how do you not sound like that?
Yeah.
But do you know what Quinta said? Quinta Brunson's the writer, which I'm sure you guys both know. What she said about why she feels like it was received so well is because it's not your Twitter timeline or your Instagram feed or your TikTok regurgitated to you. It is fresh, it is new, it is written from the aspect of wanting to be very original. And in the era and the age of like, let me just take what people are finding on the internet and large scale it, make it funny. And then in age of like reboots,
Mhm.
that's what people like. It's
Yeah.
why it was received so well.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still say a large, like I'm so happy that she was funny when she used to
Yeah.
do those clips for BuzzFeed. She did one
Mhm.
about like being short. That was so
Mhm.
funny and very relatable as a
Yeah.
5'2" queen. And so she's always been funny. And it's really good to see. It's just like with Issa Rae. Like it is great
Mhm.
to see these funny, original Black women get paid.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
that's just what it
And,
is.
and what's funny is that they're doing it on ABC.
Yeah.
I mean, you would almost expect this to be something that, because she does Black Lady sketch on HBO, right?
Yeah, which I don't like.
I don't like it either. I thought I was the only one, and
No,
I don't.
it's not funny.
Okay, thank you.
And look, that's one of my most, I think, critical, like I don't know, what did they say? Like, what's your most like your hot take or whatever?
Hmm.
Women, I just the level of comedy isn't there. Like,
yes.
and it sounds so bad to just stereotype an entire gender as not funny, but as someone, like, we've been friends for like how long? As someone who has always had male friends, the difference is you all can just say whatever and do whatever because men get to just do that. So the way that you all talk is just so freeing. Like, I was talking to somebody and I was like, I call my male friends broke all the time. Every chance I get, I'd be like, broke, you're broke. I would never call out to my female friends. They would be like, oh my God, do you seriously think I'm broke? Is that what the world like? And it's just because that's women just have to care more about what. And so I think that that's part of it. Men just get to be just like that all the time. And so it's good to see like funny women being received, but Black Lady Sketch Show was not funny, and I wanted it to be so bad.
Yeah, I did too, because I watched like the first 2 episodes and I was just sitting there like,
the funniest sketch is the one where they all are in the courtroom and they're like all the Black ladies. I didn't either. I saw the clip on Twitter and I went back and tried to watch it, and it was like one of those things where it's like, oh, the best part of the movie was in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad she's able to do it on ABC, because she did say that ABC is giving her the freedom to do what she wanted to do versus HBO, which is weird to say because you have more free reign on HBO versus ABC. But I love the fact that that she's doing it there and killing it. So and the cast again, perfect. I would love to see them win. I don't know that they will, because I haven't watched Ted Lasso or some of the other shows, so I can't speak to them. Like, I can't say that they're not going to win, but I would love to see Abbott Elementary win this one. This would be phenomenal for them.
Yeah, because I think Ted Lasso swept
Last
or nearly
year.
swept their categories, so it's tough when. Yeah,
I think what they'll do is they'll give it to Abbott Elementary School for comedy, but give all of the actors and actresses to Ted Lasso. Like best supporting role, best, and I think that that's what they'll do. I don't think that any of Abbott Elementary School actors and actresses are going to win for individual comedy, even though, what's her name, Janelle, even though she's hilarious, the principal, she hilarious. Anyways, I think that's what will happen. But Ted Lasso, like Matt said, they won last year. They swept their last year they came up big.
Yeah. Which makes a difference for like streaming services in general with their shows.
Yeah.
So like, I know we have the drama series going into talking about streaming. You have Ozark that's nominated, Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Euphoria. So like,
all right, yeah, wait a minute.
And then Better Call Saul and Yellow Jackets are nominated as well. Like, which one do you guys see win in that category?
For drama, this is one thing I'm gonna say. If Euphoria wins best drama, I'm gonna tell you right now, I already don't respect like award ceremonies in general, because they tend to snub actors, snub way too many actors. They tend to reward
popularity.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. They cater towards the more popular shows instead of something like an Abbott Elementary. That it's fresh. You can tell the cast is having a great time. But more often than not, what happens? The show that swept last year is more than likely going to win again. That's the reality.
Yeah.
So Euphoria didn't do that the last time around. I'm to tell you right now, if they win best drama, I kid you not, I will never watch an Emmy Award. Literally, I will never watch television again. That is genuinely one of the worst television shows out right now, and I will. I stand by that.
I knew you did not like it. I just thought you didn't like it. Oh no, I think I was doing the opposite. I think that I thought you didn't like the way that it was shot, but you actually do like the way it's shot. And you don't like the story.
Yeah.
I like aspects of it. It's very entertaining. There's a character for everybody, but I absolutely get the critique as well, for sure.
Yeah.
That's someone who enjoys. I'm watching it. I'm caught up. I've seen it all. Some episodes more than once, but I definitely don't think it should win drama.
No.
Yellow Jackets is, I've heard, a fantastic show with a great cast. Again, people like us who watch TV and film, you're gonna know that cast. I've heard that it's a great show. I don't know why I haven't quite been able to get into like some of the darker shows that I want to. That's how I feel about like Westworld. I haven't gotten into that yet. Yellow Jackets, it's one of another dark show that I want to get into.
I haven't checked it out. I didn't even.
Did you
seeing who's in it? Yeah, you're right.
Did you check out Severance, B?
No, wait. I fell asleep on it last night. It's so funny because somebody told me the premise and I was like, okay, I'm with it. Sounds a little bit like what is it?
Truman Show?
No. Ooh, that was not the direction I was going. It sounds like Black Mirror.
Yes. I haven't watched Black Mirror, but yeah, that's the
okay. Somewhere where you can like disconnect your different brains and stuff. Yeah, that seems very Black Mirror to me.
Separate your work memories from
yes. So I'm excited for Severance. I'm gonna.
It's one of those you have to pay attention to, like
right.
You cannot.
And I definitely did the exact opposite.
Yeah, definitely go back and watch it. It is really good. Okay. It is really good. I would say if I had to choose. If I had to make a choice, Squid Game would probably be the winner for me with this one. But
in terms of want or prediction?
For drama?
For prediction.
Okay.
For prediction. Yeah, drama.
Okay.
I'm going with Squid Game on this one. I think Ozark. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know how much you love that show too. So
I love that show, but that last season just was so anticlimactic. It did not match, and it wasn't even the whole season was bad. It's just the last like 2 episodes was just like, okay, where you going with this? Where you going with this?
And that sucks because that's the best part about that show is that at every turn, the Bird family cannot catch a break. Yes. Like that's the funny again. That's the little comedy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus. Okay, Jonah, what you up to?
See, and I love the show. It's phenomenal. I don't know if you can like knock it for the last 2 episodes. Really, the last episode. I don't know if you can really knock it as in its totality, or even just his last season, because this last season was phenomenal to me. I just don't think the last episode kind of lived up to what they built up.
God, what is it with you and disappointing endings? You heard Ozark, now you have Matrix Resurrections. What's the next big thing?
I don't know. I just know I don't have that personal issue though. But I will say that I think that it's like it hopefully I could honestly see them doing a spinoff with it. And if they do, I would rather they do a spinoff that's like a limited series. I don't want to see 3-4 years of this story continuing. But I think they should make up for what they missed out with on that last episode. I think they have room to do it. But if I had to make a prediction, Squid Games or Stranger Things are the 2 that I could see winning this one.
Stranger Things Succession's gonna get it.
Phenomenal. In drama?
Yeah.
Oh, it is Succession. Oh my God.
Yeah. I think that while we would like to see something, here's the thing, like Successions, there are shows that are popular for a reason. While Euphoria may not be one of those, Succession is. It is popular for a reason. It is beautiful. It is shot very well. The story is amazing. It always has just enough of a spin or a climax that makes you want to stick around for the next season. I do.
Well, could you see that actually being Squid Game out?
I did not watch Squid Games. Nothing about it seemed interesting to me.
Okay.
Like not a single thing about it caught my interest. Not the story, not the characters,
I don't watch it either. Yeah.
Not the premise.
Man.
I was the same way, B, when it came.
Yeah.
So I thought you know what's crazy? Because I was saying my first instinct was, and I'm sure Bianca, you're gonna agree with, like, I don't know how you can drag this out for like 8+ episodes.
Wasn't really
So
getting it.
that alone made me not want to watch it. Another thing, the determining factor was so many people were watching it
Yeah.
that I did not want to.
And
Because
I hate
if I were
to
to
be
say
that person.
something bad about it,
Yes.
I can guarantee I will have so many people attacking me online. I'm not ready for that slander. So I said, you know what?
Yeah.
Never watching it. I don't know the characters. I don't know the ending.
I don't know nothing.
Anything.
Nope. Wow. All I know is it has what the little Xbox character little logos. That's all I know. I don't know anything about it. I know characters' faces when I see them. I don't know.
Look, let me tell y'all this.
Not my ministry.
This show is one of the best that I've seen.
You're done.
I'm so.
This is
serious.
why we don't watch it. Look, this is exactly like me and Matt are sitting
That's high
here
praise
like,
though. Coming from Derrick, that's high praise.
And I don't like reading subtitles. Like I hate that mess.
That's another reason I'm just like
hate that. Turn subtitles off unless I honestly just cannot figure out what they're saying. And then once I figure out what they're saying, I turn it back off. But this was just so engaging and just like it draws you in. The first episode is slow. It's slow. It's as a build up, right? But from there on, you're locked in. I mean, and I watched it when it came out. Like, as soon as it hit, I'm watching it, and it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. It did not. I was literally like on the edge of my seat the entire time just watching it. It's a phenomenal story. And personally, I don't really want to see a season 2.
That's what I've heard from people too. Yeah. Everybody has said like who watched it, and even people like you who enjoyed it said it was phenomenal. They're just like, don't really need a season 2. I mean, but that's how we feel about other shows too. So
yeah. I think the showrunner said that there were like clues for there being a season 2.
Was there?
Mm-hmm. So maybe I'll keep.
Okay. I thought it was a money thing.
Yeah, I think at some
point. No, it's not.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you know it is.
I mean, but it's not.
Yeah. This is like, you know, it was probably like Netflix saying, "Hey, listen, we're gonna give you $1 million, like, you know, a bunch of money for this. We want you to go out and say that, you know, but we want you to tell people we planned this the entire time." Like, wait, what? Like, I'm done. Like, I'm off to my next project. He's like, no, come back.
Nope.
The funny thing is,
that paycheck. $50 million. All right.
Exactly.
I want to say that he I want to say he had this story like 10, 12 years ago, and was pitching this long ago to other networks. And Netflix picked it up. Now they have a reality show that they're coming out with based on Squid Game.
Again, don't understand at all, because I literally don't know what Squid Game is about. Like, there are shows that I can tell you what they're about. Squid Games, not a clue. I'm assuming it's some sort of elimination death situation. We're playing games. TikTok was very much into the sugar candy outline that's all I know. Some that sort of death to the game, like games that you place to death or something. That's all I know.
Are the deaths brutal?
Brutal, bro. I was legitimately like shocked that they showed some of the stuff that they showed. Okay, like, it is in your face. No. It is in your face, but it is phenomenal. That scene you were just talking about, Bianca, for the sugar cookies.
Yeah.
I was literally just like, I don't get antsy with shows.
This man was shaking,
but I was like, like, because you know what's about to happen, but. It's such it's so done. It's so if you love story development,
okay,
that's one. I'm telling you, that is one. It just sucks you to read it, but that's it.
I didn't want to say this because it's kind of embarrassing, but I only know as much as I do about the show because Mr. Beast recreated all of the mini games.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know what the context was. So the sugar cookie, is that the one where like they're trying to
get the star out?
Take out like take the shape out without breaking it.
Without breaking
it. If they do,
if you break it,
Okay, no.
All right. All right.
And I'm talking about you're at the edge of your seat.
Yeah. Do you
At
think
the
you'll
edge of
survive
your
the Squid
seat.
Game? You two?
Hmm?
Do you think you two will survive? Same games?
No.
I think I could, but you know why?
Look,
No, you know why? I'm
please.
hiding behind people. Like I'm going for the last minute.
Don't nobody love Derrick like Derrick loved Derrick. So of course he was gonna be like, I'm winning it. I'm
I have
surviving.
the utmost confidence in myself. Okay.
See?
Yeah, like I definitely believe I'd win that.
I have never met an unconfident Derrick. Like when all of us were going through that like awkward, ugly stage, he was just like, I mean, I'm still kind of hot. Like so
I mean, that's without the beard too. But
the humility is overwhelming and always has been.
oh God.
Full of humility.
Yes, I do believe I wholeheartedly believe in my
Yeah.
capabilities to be able to win that game.
See, look,
Any of those games. Yes.
I've never seen you do anything agile or athletic a day in my life.
If
And
you
this
saw
man
me-
is sitting here
if
gonna
you saw
tell me.
I swear
Look,
to God,
here
if
you
you saw
go.
me play football, if you saw me play football or basketball,
No.
you would think differently.
He just didn't have the cameras on at the time.
I don't, cameras are just it's not been my thing like that. Not when I'm playing.
Yeah.
You know?
This man done played one
He
game
was
of
ready-
Madden and
No,
thinks that
no,
he
He was
no.
Randy Moss.
No,
Wore the number
I'm-
84. One-handed catches.
Bianca, I went one-on-one with Martez football. Okay. The only reason why he even was able to catch that ball over me.
Martez was fast
And
tall.
what do you think? And why do you think I'm telling you I went one-on-one with him?
Okay. On to the next.
Okay.
Again, humility, none. Never met. Never met a.
If I don't believe in me, who will? That's what I believe.
Okay.
Now, in reality,
this man is quoting J. Cole lyrics. Jesus.
in reality, could I die in a game like that? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What do you mean in reality?
Yes.
In the fantasy world, you're dying.
No, I know,
Yes,
but also in
yes.
reality, I'm coming out with that money.
But
No.
if you make yourself the main character,
No, I don't need to be the main
Surviving.
character.
Okay,
I don't need to be a
y'all,
main character.
Tune
I'll be
into
the side character and
OTS
still win.
TikTok. That's what we'll be doing. I will be putting DJ through a series of agility tests. Tune in OTS TikTok.
Trust and believe. I will crush it.
It's fine.
Trust and
see.
believe.
Don't worry. Us and the people will see.
yeah.
Moving on. Wait, one thing that we didn't talk about with comedies, y'all watch Hacks?
No,
No. I don't know people. I don't know anybody who watches
I don't
Hacks.
even know what that. I mean, I've seen it,
Yeah.
but I've never watched it. I don't know what it's on.
Yeah.
It's on HBO. I don't
Okay.
So you want to know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I said exactly that, Derrick. I was like what? I was like, what? I was like, okay, nominated. But I don't want to be disrespectful, to the creators and everything. Not saying you made a bad show. It's like I literally, I've never heard a single person on the internet go,
Me either.
hey, you guys want to watch? You guys see the last episode of Hacks?
Me either.
Yeah, I haven't.
No.
Yeah.
I like it though, but yeah, same thing. I'm not hearing people talk
Wish
about
them
it
success,
much.
though. Congratulations. And, no, sorry, I'm not trying to be like condescending. I mean, like, wishing them like the best in the awards, and I think it was renewed for another season too. So it's
I think so
really
too.
successful for HBO.
This is season 2 they're doing now. So yeah, I think it is gonna get a season 3. I'm trying to think what else. I'm just trying to like go through the list and see. Oh, The Morning Show, another Apple TV. Did y'all watch that? 2 seasons. Good show.
Never watched that.
I have not.
Reese Witherspoon, love her.
I love what she's been doing in the last.
I
couple
mean,
years.
let's just ship her things. She deserves it. She is. And I'm just like, she needs an Emmy. Like just for but that what were we watching? We were talking about Little Fires Everywhere. She was so good in that, man.
What was the other show that was on HBO?
Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies. Yeah. She plays the house mom, or housewife role.
That's
very
like a little
well.
tweak. Yeah, it's a little off. Yes.
Yeah. She plays it very well. So I wouldn't mind seeing her in that role with a more demented twist to it, for it to be like a drama or something like that, or horror.
Let's get her and Jordan Peele together.
Now that would be great. That would be great. That would be great. Yeah, and with Christopher Nolan shooting.
Thanks, guys. I'm actually gonna drop off. Yeah, this will be my final episode. It was so great to be here with you guys. Really learned a lot.
That'd be great
experience.
No, I want Jordan Peele to direct.
Yeah,
I want Nolan.
I think he just does so many great, like super original, not just with characters, but of course with just the way he directs, the way that he just writes. It's all just so original. So I mean, like, I would love to see some of my favorite characters in just in his mind.
So, what about the lead actor in a limited series or TV movie?
I was just there.
You have Colin Firth on with the Staircase, Andrew Garfield, Under the Banner of Heaven, Oscar Isaac with Scenes from a Marriage, Michael Keaton, Dope Sick, Himesh Patel with Station 11, and Sebastian Stan with Pam and Tommy. Who do you guys?
Oscar or Andrew? Yeah.
Okay. See,
Andrew Garfield, first of all, had no clue he was British.
He is?
No clue. Yes, that man is not American. DJ, go listen. Go.
What?
Yes. And it's subtle. Like, it's not in my opinion, it's not super thick like you would in like a Tom Holland, but he definitely has an accent.
My favorite actor working.
Did not know that.
Yeah, the British actors are some of the most amazing ones.
Exactly. Do you know who to this day I still think is the best at covering their accent? I can't think of his name right now. Guy from House.
Yes.
He is the best.
He is
definitely one of the best when it comes to hiding their accents.
The lead actor for House?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I only know him from Stuart Little.
Oh yeah. He does play the dad.
That was my introduction to him.
Forgot about that.
Yep, he is super thick British accent. And you know who's the worst at covering their accent? Our girl Nicole Kidman. Let's just let her have it. Let's just let her have the accent.
She should never try to hide it
because it's whenever she gets sad, it comes out. Whenever she gets mad, it comes out. Let's just let her have it.
Yeah, it tends to creep through.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's like trying to hear Tyler Perry get upset. When he gets upset, you
just hear Medea. Yeah,
right
that's a good one.
So something I did want to talk about. We discussed this earlier about like the White Lotus was among like the most nominated shows. The supporting actress in particular, 5 of the actresses were nominated from White Lotus.
Yes.
Because that's all the show was.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. Whenever you have a show, movie, anything that's shot in one location, the acting has to be better. Yes. If the scene, where you are cannot be a part of the story, if it's not another character like it is in so many other, the acting has to just be better. And I think that that's part of it too. The fact that like we are intentionally following these people at this one location. Like that, I think that's part of the reason why like they ran up the category.
I mean, you can make a case for each one of these. You can make a case for each one of these ladies to actually win that.
Yeah, I just feel bad for the dope sick actresses. I feel like their chances are just
they're not gonna win.
I'm not seeing it. The story, what it was about, sure, great, keep that. Was not a huge fan of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you guys watch The Dropout?
No.
I know. No. I didn't finish it.
Yeah,
way too many
shows. Too many episodes.
It's way too many shows. I can't keep up with these shows anymore.
Hulu is Hulu does that all the time. There's every Hulu show, especially one series shows where it's just I'm always just like one less episode would have been perfect. Inventing Anna, I know that's Netflix. Same thing. They just ran that story out.
Yeah. I saw a documentary on it, so I didn't feel like watching that one.
I did not see Made.
Who's in that?
Exactly.
So were there any shows you two have watched in the past year or so that you were surprised weren't nominated?
Ooh.
Whether it be like actors, shows for
Let's see.
directing, etc.
That's a good question.
Great question.
I'm gonna have to like almost look up a list of shows.
You're totally fine. It's
I don't even know what
it's a lot that's come out in the in over a year. So
Yeah.
I haven't been a huge watcher of television up until recently.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the shows I have watched were ones that have already released. So I can't I guess I'm not really a spokesperson for recent releases.
No, I don't. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm just really excited that Abbott Elementary got nominated.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the only one I could say that
I agree.
had it not been nominated, I'd have been really pissed.
I agree.
'Cause
Under the Banner of Heaven got nominated. I'm trying to think of like shows that I was like, oh, I'm surprised by how good that was.
yeah, Under the Banner of Heaven was really good. I think I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know if Andrew Garfield is gonna win that though. I don't know if he's gonna win that. I think
Did you give us the other actors in that category? I forget who
yeah.
who's there.
So it's Colin Firth with The Staircase, Andrew Garfield with Under the Banner of Heaven, Oscar Isaac, Scenes from a Marriage, Michael Keaton, Dopesick, Himesh Patel with Station 11, and Sebastian Stan with Pam and Tommy. And I think you could see Colin Firth, to me, killed that role.
Really?
And he sounds just like
yeah, you said that. You did say that.
He sound and like he doesn't look like him, but you can forgive it because it sounds like when you listen to him speak,
Yeah.
it transports you to the story immediately. You don't even have to worry about whether he looks just like him or not. He resembles him in a way, but the sound is there, so the rest of the story just carries out. So I wouldn't be mad seeing him win that, to be completely honest. Now, Andrew did a phenomenal job as well with Under the Banner of Heaven. And honestly, watching that, Matt made this comment like earlier this year about him being his favorite actor. And when I watched that series, I understood why he said that, because he does do a phenomenal job of being able to portray a story and emotion very well. But Oscar Isaac, did you guys see Scenes from a Marriage?
No.
I didn't finish it. Again, one of those shows where it's like shot in one location.
Yeah.
I love Jessica Chastain though.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
Great.
He played that well. He played that role well too. He's
really good.
He really did. So I don't know that Andrew is going to be able to beat those two guys out, to be completely honest, just because of the significance of the role and like how well those are played. I don't know if the story of Under the Banner of Heaven for Andrew's character can beat those two out. In my opinion.
That's
Makes
true.
sense.
It's annoying. He needs an Oscar.
I wouldn't mind seeing him get one after this, man. To be completely honest, I do need to see Dope Sick, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him get one after this. I still have to see. Was it Tick Tick Boom?
Me too.
I think that's what he's into.
Yeah.
Even I think that's a musical, so I'm not really.
I feel like there are some shows, like I watch a lot of animated shows, and none of them kind of ever hit it. Is there a best animated category?
I'm so happy you mentioned that, because that was a topic I wanted to bring up. I think they nominated a few. There's like a category where they nominated specific episodes in animated ones. So they nominated Marvel's What If, the Doctor Strange episode.
Okay.
Phenomenal. That was like,
I did see that.
Phenomenal. I gave What If a bunch of stuff, but that episode was great. They nominated Arcane. I forget the exact one. but that's a fantastic show if you haven't watched it. I'm
So
trying to
we
think
can
what else.
select specific episodes to nominate.
It's weird. I think my thing is this is something I wanted to bring up is like I think animation in general is a very underappreciated medium.
Yeah.
And I think not only do you have more liberty because you could theoretically do whatever you want in animation, but voice actors are some of the most talented actors
For sure.
ever. And
Yeah.
so, do you think they should open up a separate category for voice actors,
I'd be
Yes.
really into
or
that.
just like more like maybe like directing for animation, like things like that, just so like more projects are getting the spotlight as opposed because everything nowadays is just like all live action, and then you sort of have animation, which is its own thing, but more often than not, you know, it's not really like at the forefront of conversation.
Yeah. No, I think animation deserves more respect. It's probably been one of my favorite uh um mediums within film and TV, honestly, but mainly with film because of things you see with Disney and Pixar, like what they've done with their films. It would make sense for them to open up that category because there's a lot, like you said, there's a lot more stuff coming out now, especially with Disney Plus and the fray of things. Um, why not? Why not? That hasn't been a category already.
Yeah. I like love like there's a lot of like shows, whether it just be like, little funny shows like, stupid ones like uh Family Guy or American Dad, Bob's
Mhm.
Burgers, things like that. But then there's also like really good animes and stuff too. So I don't know. I would love to like Matt said, do more voice acting because yeah, it's tough and it's
Yeah.
something that should be a bit more appreciated.
Yeah, no, I think there was one more category that I thought was phenomenal. So, this is the lead actress in a limited series. Um, you have Tony Collette for The Staircase, Julia
Mm-hmm.
Garner for Inventing Anna,
Mm-hmm.
Lily James, Pam and Tommy, Sarah Paulson, Impeachment, American Crime Story,
Forgot about that.
Margaret Qualley for Maid, and um, Amanda Seyfried for The Dropout. Sarah Paulson, if you have not watched Impeachment, American Crime Story,
Mm.
oh my God.
I haven't.
I think that lady's name was Linda Tripp. She did a phenomenal job portraying her because if you actually look at her story, I mean, if you look at the actual like
Mm-hmm.
videos from the time this takes
Yeah.
place, she not only looks but sounds and walks just like Linda Tripp.
And that's a thing that you like. You need the
I need to believe it. I need to believe
I'm
it.
with that too.
I need to believe it.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Clive Owen. I know this is not the same, this is not his category, but Clive Owen as Bill Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Sounds just like him, specific because he has prosthetics on too, but
Yeah.
with specific angles, the way it's shot, he looks just like Clinton. I
That's
mean,
good.
the series, because I didn't, we grew up in a time where this is coming out, but you don't know
Yeah.
what's going on,
Right.
right? So like going back and actually going through the whole story and seeing how this whole thing unfolded. Oh my God, phenomenal, phenomenal. I wouldn't mind, excuse me, seeing her win that category as well because she did a phenomenal job with
Yeah.
that.
Lily James actually did an awesome job too of doing Pam Anderson. I did not watch it.
Mhm.
Not I love celeb pop culture, but I'm not really into the two of them.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wasn't really engaged in it. But she like I had to look up what she actually looked like because she looked so much like Pam Anderson. So
Yeah,
but I don't think she's gonna win that.
yeah,
But as far as like lookalikes go, she did good.
yeah.
Um,
I didn't watch that series either. Pam and Tommy, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Um, We definitely do not talk about Julia Garner, but I mean, worth the conversation. She did a great job for Inventing Anna. She does a great job in Ozark. So I feel, I mean, I would love for her to pick something up just because two highly nominated shows.
Yes. She's supposed to be doing another portrayal pretty soon. I forget who it is.
Love it.
Madonna.
Madonna, thank you.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
She's good.
She's good. She's like
really
Anna
good.
Taylor-Joy. Like I want more from them.
Yeah. I would love to see what happens with her career, because she
Me
is
too.
she's starting off very well. So I mean,
Yeah.
if she keeps doing these kind of roles, it's gonna be really nice to watch.
Yeah, I guess
Outstanding supporting actress in a limited series is interesting too. You've got Natasha Rothwell and Jennifer Coolidge for White Lotus. You got Sydney Sweeney, which I don't get her. I don't need it, to be honest. In Euphoria, and I just feel like you could swap her out for anybody. So
You could.
Okay.
At least, especially for the White Lotus.
Yes, especially for White Lotus. Exactly.
For your four. Okay, so like I said, I despise Euphoria. The one thing I won't do is say that she doesn't deserve one for season 2. Her character was awful in terms of writing. And just the person she was in general, but she did phenomenal. I mean, she pretty much carried that entire season on her back. Like, how she was able to portray those emotions, even though her script was just abysmal, and that's just putting it lightly. Like, you deserve it. You deserve it. Her and Zendaya deserve their nominations, but I agree. Like, when it comes to White Lotus, I'm only gonna say I agree because to nominate 4 actresses in the same show
I know
is ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
Because you're automatically you're limiting the amount of people you can have in their spot. I think moving forward, they should have a cap on how many people you can nominate per show in a category. That's just ridiculous. To nominate, like, even though they may deserve it, you pick out which ones are among the best. I'm not sure how they do that. Obviously, there's a whole like voting system that goes on before they announce everything. They need to do 2 at minimum, or two max. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. Because like the Staircase had a whole bunch of other support. Like, I'm trying to think of other shows where I'm like, or even Inventing Anna had I don't know if you guys watched it, had one of Shonda Rhimes' favorite characters, one of the people she uses, she was a great supporting. So it is kind of weird that you kind of picked these 2 shows.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. It is kind of weird that she got that nomination for the White Lotus, though.
Yeah,
it really is kind of weird.
That's only for someone who watched it, right? You watched White Lotus, Derrick?
Yeah.
And Bianca, you watched that too, right?
Yeah.
So
no, I mean, she did a good job, but I wouldn't say nomination worthy.
Me either. And again, she could have been
kind of forgettable in that show.
Exactly. Low key forgot. So when she said that she got nominated for 2, I'm like, okay, cool. She got nominated twice in Euphoria. So I'm just looking for Euphoria. And then I see her name for White Lotus. And I'm like, oh yeah. I had a whole arc on that show. Completely forgot.
An entire arc, and it was not even like
memorable, honestly.
It really wasn't.
So
it really wasn't. And I don't even think that's her fault. I think that's just when you have so many characters that you're balancing, you know, that's landed on the writers. And you know, like, I think her role in that show could have been even more. I thought it could have been bigger.
That's true.
You know, but you swap her out with the friend that she had in terms of in a role, then that may because her friend was even more forgettable, to be completely honest.
Low key. Exactly.
So, yeah, it's
I agree.
So I guess the last thing I wanted to say was, are there any, with the shows that were nominated, are the ones that you'd recommend watching? Like ones that you know, like are are a must.
Yes.
Like watch it now, otherwise you'll regret it.
Marvelous Miss Maisel. We did not talk about it. I don't see it talked about enough. Marvelous Miss Maisel is a funny little show. It's good. The cast is pretty solid. You're going to laugh. I think it's a good show. It's got just enough drama in it to kind of keep you engaged in the characters. But if you have not tuned into Marvelous Miss Maisel, it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Abbott Elementary too. Like that's I'm just gonna keep
Absolutely.
going back to that. Go just watch it. It's phenomenal. If you love, I mean, the episodes are pretty quick too.
Yeah.
It's not a long thing. But if you love comedy, you love a comedy with a story, this is well done.
Yeah.
Very well
done. Barry.
Barry's a good one.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's been out for like we're two examples. It's been out for a long time. Me and Derrick both consume a lot of media, and we still haven't just got around to watching it. So
it's so weird. I keep forgetting about it.
Me too.
One of the greatest pieces of television out right now, and
I'm gonna check it.
Bill Hader is phenomenal in that show, as well as supporting cast. Oh, that's one thing. I figure out who got who. I just realized. Hold up. Now I'm irritated because I remember who got snubbed. That just reminded me. Yeah. No, I remember now. Well, yeah, that frustrates me because Sarah Goldberg for Barry wasn't nominated. Right? Yeah, she wasn't nominated. They put in who did they put in before her? They put in Kate McKinnon over her. Yeah, get her out of there. I'm gonna be upfront. I don't think any person thinks SNL is funny today.
Oh, yeah. She got nominated for SNL?
Yeah.
Oh no. SNL.
He put her in over Sarah Goldberg, who literally gave probably honestly, she was like on the same level, if not better than Bill Hader this past season. She was phenomenal, and she wasn't nominated. That's stupid. I just remember who got snubbed. That's really dumb. No disrespect, Kate McKinnon. I'm saying I'm better. I can be better than you, as a comedian. But like, all due respect, I don't think a single person out here saying, like, I don't know a single person who watches SNL.
I don't.
Like, no, you're watching clips of SNL. You're watching what's on your Twitter feed. No one is sitting down and watching full episodes of SNL. Get it out of here. You're watching your favorite person, and you're done.
I watched Mad TV over SNL, so
yeah,
it wasn't
for sure. Yeah, no,
dang man, that frustrates me so much. Now I was thinking about that's you'll see why I want her to be nominated. Season 1, she's great in season 1, but season 2 and season 3 open up because her character goes in a great direction. So therefore, like her performance really opens up big time. It's just. That's upsetting. Anyways, sorry. No. I kind of I said that out of the blue. I was
good,
like,
No, your show is definitely of all of them. Is definitely one that I agree. I feel like it's worth a watch, and it's not hyped up enough. So I'm not surprised that the actors and actresses are not getting their moments of fame. What is Made?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I don't even know what platform.
I thought Made was the little Fox show where the woman witnesses a murder while she's cleaning up a hotel.
I know what you're talking about. That's Cleanup Lady or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was trash. I watched 2 episodes.
Exactly.
Yeah, my mom was watching that actually.
I know she was, and that's the demographic they was looking for.
Your
mamas, exactly.
We're watching it. I went over to their house and I was like,
I'm sure Vincent and Cynthia over there consuming it too. Exactly. Not my ministry. So I think Maid is like some serious version of that. I think she has to take on this maid job to make ends meet, and then she there's some deep story behind it. But no.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
As am I.
I'm good on man. Because if it's anything like the Cleanup Lady or whatever that show is called, I'm not watching that. Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah. She's from Daredevil too.
Who?
The cleaning lady.
She's from The
Yeah,
series?
she played Electra.
That's why she. I was trying to figure out why she looked familiar.
Yeah.
That's her.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Why they
you
do her like that? Oh my god.
Are you not Googling every person who comes across your TV screen?
No.
Like a mad person?
No.
Mad? No?
I will every once in a while. But
Yeah, I
for
mean,
the most part, I can
every so
remember
often.
where I know these
Yeah.
people from.
It's hard.
So I'm kind of just like,
Okay.
whatever. So her face looked mad familiar to me, but I was like, this story is just not good. I'm so good on that.
Yeah. They did
I
it dirty.
aggressively Google everybody when I'm just like, I know her, and I every now and then I can do it. I can draw the connection. Staircase had a bunch of people in it.
They did, yeah.
A bunch of people where you're like, ooh, I know her face. Like one of the women, the autopsy, the examiner, the medical examiner.
Oh yeah.
Was in like 3 episodes of Scandal. Nailed it. I saw her and I was like, oh, I know you. Where
I
do
didn't
I
watch
know
Scandal
her
like
from?
that.
I told you that the staircase had a $16.92 budget for wigs. They took the prop department right on down to the Party City and said, here's a gift card for $22. Have a good time. So it was hard to kind of figure out who people were.
Yeah.
But when you did, it was worth it. So that's always good.
Most definitely. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna wrap it up for this episode. And we're recording everything on the same day, guys. So just bear with us on this one. So my bad. But we're gonna wrap it up for this episode. And then the next episode you guys are gonna will see from us will be discussing the Marvel, what was it, phase four of Marvel CU. So but yeah, go ahead and give everybody your handles.
I am Durant No Kevin on Twitter and Southern and _ spicy on Instagram.
I just realized what you're.
It just hit you, right? That's how it hit me when I saw it. Like for months, I'm looking at this. I'm like, what does that mean? And it was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I'm Matt _T 29 over on Instagram. That's where you find me. Yeah. I just now realized that.
I guess that's a good point. It's Durant No, like N-O Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, you can follow me at Derrick _OTS. But please just follow the brand at OTS Media Co. All social media platforms. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you have not done so already. Check out the website, otsmediaco.com. Check out all the episodes of different shows we have out, past articles, and see what we got coming up for you guys soon. So we thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. So thank you for watching and or listening as well. So thank you guys.
Bye, guys.